So welcome back to the channel. In this video, taking a look at some of the coins I've been trading right now, which are APE and Chainlink. Yet to make an entry on Chainlink, we'll discuss that in today's video. But the week ahead, we have the FOMC rate hike to be delivered, 75 basis points expected this Wednesday. If it comes in less than that, I think markets will rally, but 75 basis points, this is getting to like dangerous levels where I think the economy in the US is going to collapse pretty damn soon, if not, already going to happen. So markets will react to this event, of course, but I think this gives another opportunity for potentially another dip down on some of these altcoins that I'm looking to trade. BTC just under 20k right now, 19,975, around a momentum pivot that was pointed out by Eric Crown in today's video just earlier on. I was checking out, so a lot hangs in the balance going into the Wednesday FOMC deliberation over that interest rate hike. So here we are. These are the two coins we're looking at. APE Coin, first and foremost, it had the token unlock that we discussed a few times here over the last day. So on the 17th, they had the unlock. It pretty much dipped into the unlock, and then the unlock was, kind of bullish in a way, because it was kind of, people had sold into the anticipation of greater selling when the unlock occurred, but that didn't really happen. And what's actually happened is that quite a few shorts have been squeezed here as they were really piling in. So we came and reached this demand zone down here around $4.60. I actually bought a bit too soon. I was bought around here at $4.80 on the way down, and I'm now out of my trade as this came back up. I had this kind of level as my take profit, and having come and hit this previous high here, I closed out that position in some nice profit, and I'm just waiting for a bit of a pullback before deciding whether to re-enter once again around this $5.40-ish region. As you can see, there's a bit of confluence through here. That looks like the nearest potential place for a pullback, and I'm just watching and waiting to see what happens with this chart. But the catalyst of the unlock has now passed, and now the next catalyst is APE Coin staking, and the Twitter Spaces on the 22nd of September. Just using a line chart here just makes things so much easier and clearer to try and find the levels. I just find this a lot more easy to chart with, but that was a pretty successful trade. Close that out. I'm just going to wait for the pullback on APE. A bit more information on this from Ouroboros Capital. So he was showing that the perps were stacking shorts going into the token unlock. So shorting into a token unlock, he's labeled down here, but the actual funding rate is still negative. So he reckons there's still some room for upside here with shorts to be squeezed further as perps were giga bidding this thing, wiping out some of the short side pressure there and, blasting through to some interesting levels. This guy called it quite well, Professor, over on Twitter as well. He was looking at on the 1 hour time frame with a descending channel here, which it started to break above, and then he had his kind of risk to reward here mapped out, which was very useful to see. $5.36 was his take profit, and it blasted through that, as you can see, all the way up to around $5.80 on a wick there. So nice move from APE Coin. Very interesting to see how the narratives in crypto are playing, and in terms of the price action and some of the trades that are available right now, due to the fact there is limited capital in the market, but you can see that the players in the market are chasing the different events that are ongoing. Limited capital, limited events, you're going to get some crowded trades here, but there's opportunities if you can spot these things early. And then second up, we have Chainlink. SmartCon 2022 is upon us here. Just clearing the chart up here, and we can see the previous high at around $8 was actually taken here. Going into SmartCon, you can see there's quite a lot of buy volume coming here. We're on the daily chart. If I just pull up a rectangle again though, this is the kind of zone I'm looking for, a pullback somewhere in and around this kind of range to scoop up some more link for a trade. If I just flip over to the candle chart here, a nice pullback into this demand zone around $7.70 and change. I'd probably look to enter somewhere around here, and then upside targets $8.45 is screaming there, and then we're looking towards around $9-10. And if we actually squeeze this back out, we go this way, you can see the breakdown from May's levels is around $12-ish. So if staking is announced for Chainlink, I think you'll see a lot of FOMO around this. There's going to be some big talks here. You've got huge gigabrains in the space. Sergey, of course, Ari, SBF, as you can see there from FTX, Ed Felton, the Arbitrum creator, Stanley Kulachov of Aave. We've even got Kane Warwick and Anatoly of Solana. And then if we just go down here, and you can see Johnny Huxtable on the right hand side. So this is the guy, the founder of Link Pool, which is the first Chainlink staking pool, and they will be open to retail participants, I believe. I've checked this out years back in anticipation for Chainlink staking, but which just hasn't happened. He again is going to be a speaker here for Chainlink's SmartCon 2022, which is the September 28th to 29th weekend. So this is the event that could be a catalyst for quite a lot of announcements. And over on Twitter, people are getting bullish. The memes are starting to come out in anticipation of Chainlink 2-year downtrend, frog memes galore. People like this, CT, fingers in ears, Marines, shouting about all the pros of Chainlink. So as we know, there's a lot of FOMO around big events, and the Chainlink Marine around big events will become very, very vocal on Twitter. So I think there's an opportunity to get in before the masses FOMO into this trade. So Chainlink, again, anticipation of staking, which people seem to think is a surefire thing to be announced at this point. We can see some nice upside from this move, just waiting for a pullback, but a move, say, from the top of this purple box to 845 is a nice 8% move, and then if we get to eclipse maybe these highs somewhere around $9-10 here, well, that would be a move of around 20% there, so that would be quite nice indeed. Trading both of these over on FTX at the moment. APE and Link both have perps and obviously spot markets. I prefer to trade on spot, but both options are available, so check out FTX, link down below if interested. So those are the two narratives that I'm looking at right now: APE Coin staking, Chainlink staking. Both of these, staking is a retail game and typically does prove to be a good catalyst for price action. So hopefully you enjoyed this video. Let me know your takes on this, and let me know what narratives and upcoming events could be drivers of different cryptos down below. If you've got any Cardano fans with the Vassal hard fork or any other alpha you can share, drop it down below. Let's have a little look at some of those coins. Subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one. Goodbye.